What is going on, everybody? How we doing today? Is the lighting a little bit better that way? I think it's. Well, damn. I think it's probably a little bit better that way. How we doing today, everybody? Hope we're doing okay. Hope we're doing all right as usual. Today is Sunday. It is Oblivion Sunday, so we're going to be playing some Elder Scrolls Oblivion, the remaster, more specifically. And yeah, I'm having an alright day today. I hope you are as well. It's oh, I done got a text. I think it might be from a buddy of mine. I wanna just check it out. Yep, there it is. Anyway, um, oh, excuse me. We're gonna be doing our thing today. All right, that thing is gonna be some Oblivion. All right, as you can see, I still have not found my clippers, so I gotta continue looking for those. You're starting to see what happens when I don't shave my beard, right? You're starting to see what happens when I don't shave my beard, which is eventually it doesn't grow down. It doesn't continue to grow down. It starts growing out. I get a really, really bushy fucking beard, I'm not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of it at all. But what is going on? Cherry Blossom X? The Cherry Blossom X? What is going on? Watching on Twitch, and what is going on, Zachary Vered? Yes, thank you very much for doing the doing the thing today. The thing that I forgot to do, that putting that message there so I can pin it. Thank you very much, sir. Oh man, like this entire time, right? I've been like tired, I've been low energy and things like that. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I'm so overweight. I think I'm at that point where like I am always going to be tired and shit like that. And don't worry, I'm doing something about that. It's like I said, during the week I am eating high protein diets, and then in addition to that I'm lifting weights again, and I've already noticed like a difference in the way that my body is shaped and stuff like that. It's amazing. Lifting weights is exactly what I needed, even though it's not my favorite way to work out. It's the best way for me to work out, because it's the most efficient. Instead of doing like a million fucking weightless squats, I do 25 squats with like a little bit of weight and things like that. Not body weight squats, not weightless squats. You get what I mean by that, though. Um, so but I think it's also that I'm just run down. Like I'm run down as fuck, if I'm being honest with you, and it's not a good thing. I got 8 hours of sleep on Friday, meaning like Thursday night into Friday morning I got 8 hours of sleep. Then I woke up, I got some lunch with my wife because we both happened to be off that day. And then when we got home from lunch, we took like a 4 hour nap. I shit you not. And it was one of those naps where you're like, nah, I'm gonna lay down for like a half hour, it's all good. Half hour is up. Oh no, it's okay, I'll just reset my alarm. It's now been an hour. Oh, you know what, uh, yeah, fuck it, one more. Now it's been an hour and a half, and eventually you don't even set your alarm anymore. You wake up and you're like, all right, off. Put the head back down on the pillow, and you're like, all right, in 5 seconds, I'm gonna get up. Five, four, three, two, one, fall back asleep. you know, like that. That's the type of shit that's happened, and it's just like one thing I've been doing a lot of talking about lately, because it's very relevant to me. And part of the reason why I do this channel is because I want to talk about things that are going on, and not just my life, but also things I think you guys should look out for as well. Like you got to watch out for burnout and stuff like that, because me, like, I can keep going and going and going and going and going and going and going even when I'm burnt out. But now I'm at a point where it's like I make plans and I just can't follow through with them. Like, for instance, I was supposed to do some stuff this weekend, and I originally planned on doing it on Friday. Then I was like, no, I think I need to just take the day off Friday because I'm that tired. Then I planned on doing it yesterday, and it didn't get done yesterday. And then today, it's probably not going to get done today. In fact, it's definitely not going to get done today. I'm still looking at my room. Like, as you can probably tell, I rearranged my room a little bit. I moved my desk to the other side of the room. Um, And there's a few more things that have been put together and stuff like that, but like I'm still looking at my room and there's mad boxes and shit like that. It's been like 3 weeks, maybe even a little bit more since I've moved in, and I'm still living out of boxes pretty much. um it's just not good. You got to watch out for burnout. And I think a lot of that comes down to the fact that I live in Massachusetts. I got to be honest with you. Massachusetts is, and it especially became clear to me over the last year and a half to 2 years. Massachusetts is a state where you are only going to be able to survive if you are making six figures in the tech sector. That's it. That's it. If you're not making six figures in the tech sector, you are not going to be able to survive. Maybe if you're like, maybe depending on what kind of trade you're in and stuff like that, you'll be fine. But like, you're still working your ass off the entire time. It's like my brother. My brother, he's an electrician. He just wants to chill. He just wants to do his electrical work and then chill. He doesn't want to work Saturday, Sunday, stuff like that. And his boss is always on his ass to try and work Saturdays because apparently that's what master plumbers, master electricians do. Um, that's just what they do. That's just what they have to do. Meanwhile, like my brother can't buy a house even though he's an electrician because of the fact that he's like, nah, dude, I just want to work my 40 and get the fuck out of here. Literally, like even the trades are not that good. They're better than say what I do, right? I do unskilled labor, and some skilled labor that I'm like highly underpaid for, but um fucking like it's just a shitty state to be in, man. It's a shitty state to be in, and that becomes more and more apparent to me every single day that I live here. Oh, excuse me. Cherry Blossom says dad bods are in anyway. Of course, of course. I don't have a dad bod though. Like at the rate I was putting on weight, there was a point where Airsoft Fatty was gonna actually be skinnier than me. Like genuinely. Um, I'm so fat right now that the clothing that I decided I would start wearing because it complemented my fat ass a little bit better is now looking tight on me. Like that's how overweight I am, and that's why I was like, yo, this summer I'm just taking the time to work out and like take care of myself. Because I can't keep going, man. It's like the tires were flat long ago, and they now they're not even on there. They've fallen off. It's crazy. Like I don't want to sit here, especially with these streams, and start by being like poor me, poor me, poor me. That's not what I intend to do at all. um what I'm trying to do is say, like, look, like, I understand modernity has absolutely positively fucked all of us. I'm one of them. Like, keep on, excuse me, keep on going, and take care of yourself. Don't say yes to everybody, because that's how I got into this situation. Is I started saying yes to everybody. I was in a position where I was taking good care of myself. I had plenty of time and energy to do a bunch of different things, and I just started saying yes to people that I should have been saying no to. Excuse me. Don't be a people pleaser, because if you were raised like me, you were raised to be a people pleaser, and that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. But yeah. So if I seem a little tired today, man, I'm trying. There was something else. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. It's like I said. Sometimes I see something on Twitter and I'm like, oh, I want to talk about that on stream, but I have no real way to like segue into it. And this is one of those things, right? This is one of those fucking things. Um, and I mean, I guess technically, it's not the worst. It's not like it's the worst, right? I mean, after all, I talked about I was raised a certain way, right? This has to do with being raised a certain way, or something like that. I don't know, but anyway, do you recognize this guy right here? You recognize this guy right here? That is Brendan Schaub of Joe Rogan fame, or if you knew him before Joe Rogan, fucking UFC fame. I would assume his kid is on one of these teams or something like that. I would guess this team. He's the first base coach, which is like First base coach is like the assistant coach's sort of position when your team is up at bat. It's like if you're the dad who decided he would help coach his son's team, you're not the head coach or anything like that. You end up fucking getting stuck on first base as the first base coach, excuse me, when somebody is coaching the team, you know. But anyway, so I want to show you this video though because it's Cavalog says hello, my message disappeared. It's this is I just want to show you this. I just want to show you this, right? So, so Brendan Schaub just got kicked out of his son's little league game, and boy, does this bring back memories. I've been kicked out of a few games myself. I'll be honest with you. What I want to talk about here is this umpire, right? And I'm not like a 4chan guy. Every time I've been on 4chan, like I get on, I spend 30 seconds there, and then I see some weird shit, like some gore or some fucked up porn, and I'm just like, all right, I think I've had enough of this already. I'm gonna head out. But my understanding of 4chan is that they hate the fucking Jannies. Everybody hates Jannies. Like, I see shit. Fuck Jannies, this, that, the other thing. Reddit mods, another great example, right? Of the kind of guy who, like, they have nothing better to do. So they just hang around and they decide they would take an authority figure role on their favorite website. And they're not getting paid for it, or if they are getting paid for it, it's something that's like laughable, right? Their hobby is almost like being a janitor for this website, being a mod for this website. And that's what Little League umpires, specifically ones like this, are. I remember when I was playing Little League, I was like 10, 11, 12 years old, and I was able to umpire some games. That was like fun, and it was good. It was a good experience because I was a kid still, and I was able to make a little bit of money for a little bit of work, right? Pretending to give a fuck about some Little League games and stuff like that. That was good. But there were also these fucking weirdos who they didn't have kids in the system. Their kids were not playing Little League anymore. They aged out a while ago, or maybe they had like a daughter that plays softball or something like that, and they're just really, really into the game. And because of that, they decide they're gonna be a fucking Little League umpire, and they're gonna be this fucking guy right here. This dude is at least in his 40s. His kids have probably aged out, if he even has kids that played baseball, right? And he decides he wants to spend his Saturdays being this fucking guy. Just keep an eye on the umpire, right? So I don't necessarily have an issue with this. The kid, he swung and he missed. He called him out. It was strike 3. Okay, fine, whatever. That's all good. It was a nice throw, kid. Nice throw, kid. How you gonna get to a good school throwing back to the pitcher like that? You fucking idiot. Yeah, but I don't know what happened here. Maybe Brendan was saying something to the kid. If he was, then that's fucked up, and I actually would be on the side of the umpire here. But like, I don't know what happened here. He gives Brendan a warning. Right? Look at this. Look at this, right? So he points. He wants to see the ball in the glove, and look at this guy. Look at it. Look at him. Look at him. You're out of here. And then look at the fucking power pose. Look at the power pose on this, dude. Holy fucking shit. What a loser, dude. This is, looking at this has to be like maybe 10 or 11-year-olds. I don't think they're 12 because they all kind of look like they haven't hit their growth spurts yet. When you're 12 years old, that's your last year of Little League, and because of that, you got some kids who hit their growth spurts early, and you got like some kid who's like who's like 5'11" at the age of 12 or something like that. I don't see any of those kids around from the look of it. Um, and even if they were 12, it's like they're fucking 12 years old. And this is like a town little league game. Like what is this guy doing calling like that? And I can remember so many umpires that were like that when I was a kid. Like it was like disgusting, And that's such a gross thing to do because you're making it about yourself for one thing. Like you're not here for you, dude. You're here because this game needs somebody to call, so it might have like you decided you wanted to, so all right, thanks bud, thanks for volunteering. Maybe we'll throw you 20, 30 bucks after or something like that. I don't know, you get a hot dog at the concession stand, I guess. But like this dude he is way too into being an umpire, right? And I could just imagine being this kid, seeing the umpire, like, yeah, out of here, yeah. Like now that I'm a fully grown adult, I think back to a lot of the things that happened to me when I was a child, and a lot of the decisions I made, and a lot of the things that I did and became as time went on. And I'm now aware of how everything played into it, whether it was mommy and daddy, or if it was not getting picked for a team because I wasn't part of like the cool kids club, or seeing an umpire who was really gonna fucking do that, who was really gonna be this way about calling me out on a close play. That was like, it's like, I just think about that and I'm like, oh, a lot of things make sense now. And when I think about how I want to raise my kids, for one thing, I want to make sure that I don't make the mistakes my parents made, right? But then, in addition to that, beyond that, I want to make sure that my kids avoid situations where they have fucking losers like this sitting there, you're out of here. And then, look at this, right? That too. Like, like, like this dude wishes he was calling the World Series. This dude wishes he got called for like I don't know where Schaub lives. I would assume he's a California guy. He wishes he was getting called for an Angels game. He's waiting for the day they call him up like, "Hey bud, the years of volunteering for Little League baseball have finally paid off. We want you for an Angels game. We want you for a San Diego Padres game. Is what we want you for, Um, it's just like it's just so like it's what a fucking loser. Like you have to protect your kids from people like that. You have to protect your kids from school systems and people who are like that. Um, because there's always going to be somebody around who they are pathetic. They are pathetic. They are a loser and they have nothing going for themselves. So their way of trying to feel like life is worth it is by volunteering to call little league baseball games for like 20 or 30 bucks a pop. This is a 2 hour affair, a 2 to 3 hour affair. He's getting paid like 20, 30 bucks a pop. He's making $10 an hour type shit. Um, he's basically just a volunteer who like they feel bad enough for. They're like, here you go, fucking just take it. Um, there's always gonna be this guy that you got to look out for. You can't allow your child to fall victim to that guy. You can't allow your child to be like fucked with by that guy because this guy doesn't care if he did hurt the feelings of those children. If anything, he'd act like a lot of those MAGA boomers, right? This is something that MAGA boomers do that I can't stand, and also the performative, like what is right kinds of guys, like the white nationalist, like used to listen to Richard Spencer and the right stuff kinds of guys. Their whole thing is like, actually, bullying's a good thing. Bullying's a really good thing. It teaches you how to act. Because when you bully someone, what you're doing is you're saying you're not acting right. It's a social filter, right? They'll actually unironically quote like that MDE skit from World Peace, the early and often skit, as if that's really what Sam and Nick meant by that, you know. Fucking like it's so stupid where like just like how left wingers hate kids, there's a certain hatred that right wingers have for kids too, where it's like they secretly enjoy seeing a child get like hurt, if not physically, then like mentally. They enjoy seeing the psychological damage of like, aha, that's right, son, you lost, and the umpire was like, you're out of here. Like fucking they enjoy seeing that type of shit. They like it. There's some weird fucking morbid sick thing about them, and it just grosses me out. And you have to protect your child from those kinds of people, because your child can't protect himself from those kinds of people. I remember, right? I remember if this was me, right? If this was me right here, what would have happened is I would have got up, I would have started screaming at the umpire, and all the coaches and my parents would have been like, Scott, stop it! Like, the idea of this kid standing up for himself against an umpire who is, again, a fucking loser freak pussy. Look at this fucking guy. He's fatter than me. Fucking he's got a chest protector on. Those chest protectors are not that thick. There's a lot of blubber underneath that thing, I can tell you. Fucking like this, the idea of this kid getting up and being like, what the hell is your problem? Like, everybody would have jumped on him, because the idea of a kid like standing up for himself against an adult is like, whoa, hey, don't talk back, don't talk back, don't talk back. So you have to be able to do that for them. If I was this kid's dad, I'd in between I almost said rounds, in between innings, I'd be like, hey, umpire, come here. Don't ever fucking do that again, man. What are you doing? These are kids. You're gonna call it like it's the final out of the World Series. You're gonna call it like it's the final out of like the ALCS. You're gonna call it like that. Like, how do you think that makes my son feel? I don't give a fuck that he got out. He has to learn that, hey, sometimes you're gonna get out. It's just gonna happen. You can't win them all, son, and you gotta lose gracefully. But like, you can't like, what you're teaching him is when he loses, it's good for him to also be embarrassed. It's not only he should lose, but he should also be embarrassed by everybody around him. Everybody should point and laugh and be like, "You're out of here," And it's like I said, you have to protect yourself from those people, because this guy only cares about himself. This is all a means for him to feel like he's he's Mr. Umpire of the Year. He's big bad umpire, and he's always calling it. He's always calling it right. He's always calling them out. They're always out. When they're out, I let them know they're out of here. Fucking, and it's just so gross. That's so fucking disgusting, dude. I'm fucking all the Schaub hate just made me like him more. It seems manufactured. See, I feel like I can explain some of the Schaub hate. For one thing, Brendan Schaub is not that funny. Brendan Schaub is not that funny. But then in addition to that, he had a leg up in the comedy world, and there's a lot of people who are upset that he had a leg up in the comedy world. I get upset about stuff like that. I think Sean O'Malley had a leg up. I think Dana was like, "Oh, this is a star that I can profit off of. Let's give him easy fights. Let's give him fights with guys who had 2 weeks to prepare." That type of shit. I don't like seeing that, and because of that, I call that out, right? So you have comedians who call that out, and not all of them are that good at calling it out for what it is. A lot of the time, they're just like, "He's not fucking funny, dude. He's not fucking funny." Instead of being honest and being like, "I've been doing this for 10 years and I still don't have shit." Meanwhile, this guy is just fucking what? He gets hit in the head a few times, and then he goes on Joe Rogan, and now he's a millionaire. Like, that's all you had to do. You're correct for feeling that way. It's just not a bad thing. But yeah, overall, Schaub is not that funny, if at all. And that's the reason. That's the reason people dislike him. He's not funny, and he had a leg up. overall, like, I bet Brendan Schaub is like not a bad guy to be around. I bet he's okay to hang around with. He seems like the kind of guy who, like, you could have a conversation with and there wouldn't be judgment. You know, there's a lot of people out there who they don't realize they're being very judgmental. They're being very like fucking weird. You know, my wife used to work for this company, right? And it was run by a woman, and it was her birthday, you know, the woman's birthday. And we go to the birthday party for this woman, and her husband's there. And her husband meets me, we shake hands. He tries to do that like crush your hand thing, and it doesn't work. Fucking and like he just immediately starts grilling me. He starts giving me the third degree. He's like, "Oh, so your wife tells me you're an MMA guy. How long you been doing that for?" I was like literally like that kind of question. Not like, "Oh, my wife tells me your wife tells me you're an MMA guy. How long you been doing that for?" It's like, "How long you been doing that for?" A little under a decade now. "Oh, really? What got you into it? What made you decide you wanted to do that?" Like that kind of shit. Like it was an interrogation, you know? A lot of people are like that and they don't realize they are like that or how bad that is. Brendan Schaub doesn't strike me as that kind of guy, you know? Um, like I wouldn't mind meeting Schaub one day and just like talking to him and just testing that theory, you know? Um, but yeah, like I don't hate the guy or anything like that. I don't you know, I don't hate the guy or anything, you know? Overall, like, I don't know what Schaub said before that to get him the warning, but like, just seeing this and then seeing the way he threw Schaub out, it's like, no, there's a way to go about this. It's just, oh, he's out, and then Schaub comes running down, blah 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 blah. "Oh, hey, you gotta go. You're out of here. Like, go, get out of here. Like, I'm kicking you out of this game." Like, that's the type of shit that has to happen. But the thing is, when it comes to baseball, like, everybody is like, everybody's playing for the romanticism a lot of the time. You know, like you have a fucking you have like a 12-year-old kid who can't hit spots. You know, he's not even allowed to throw curveballs yet and stuff like that. He's got a fastball and what he calls a changeup, but really it's just a fastball that he didn't throw as hard. You know, and like people will build this kid up to think he's some kind of like ace pitcher, like he's some kind of Josh Beckett or something like that. That's how long it's been since I've watched baseball. Is Josh Beckett was still playing for the Sox, fucking Kurt Schilling and shit like that. But you get the point that I'm making, right? Or like the kid who one day he got a really good hit. He almost hit a home run. And now everybody's like, dude, he's got a really big bat, man. He's got a really big bat. The fucking umpires, they have their own little romanticism where, like, again, where they're gonna fucking like where they're gonna do that shit, you know, because they're Mr. Umpire and they get to be the ones who are like, "You're out of here," or "Safe," or shit like that. And then there's like the moment that every weirdo wannabe umpire has where they're like, "Oh, if that guy messes with me, I'm going to throw him out. And I'm going to be known as the guy who got to throw somebody out of the game." And sure enough, this was the day this guy felt like he could get away with it, you know? It's just so stupid, you know? It's so fucking dumb. Um, you guys in chat worrying about fish tank drama or mad gay? What drama? I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. Bert sexually lambasting him. Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, that is pretty gay. Bert is pretty gay, if we're being honest here. I mean, that's not even like a disparagement. That's just that's kind of objective. That is just a fact. Bert is gay. I don't know what else to say. I mean, he fucks guys. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh man. Fucking imagine defending someone so hard you start arguments, but when confronted, you pretend you don't care and the other person is overinvested. I hate that type of shit, but I have no clue. I have no clue what you guys are talking about. I would assume it's probably got something to do with Bert and John. Is that the real John tent? I forget if that's the real John tent. Excuse me. You know, fucking if that is the real John Tent, my advice to you, John, would be to just ignore Bert. And Bert is like, because Bert, I don't have anything against Bert necessarily. Like, I didn't like that he was trying to be Mr. Porn Star and stuff like that, and I don't like that I'm going on Twitter and seeing him trying to fucking sexually harass other men and stuff like that. It's when a guy is doing it to another guy, it's funny, ha ha ha. But when a guy is like, "Hey girl, you got that fat ass." No, but like jokes aside, like fucking, I don't like seeing the sexual harassment, especially on a racial level. Even though I know Bert is just doing it as like a joke, but the thing is, like you like the 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 thing you got to understand about trolling, and I literally had to cut off a friend of mine for years for this kind of thing. Oh, excuse me. Do you know that you know when you have like a friend of yours or something like that? When you have a friend, um, when you have a friend who's like they get off on the idea of like having a sick sense of humor. They're like, dude, I'm a sick puppy. I have a really fucked up sense of humor. Dude, you know what kind of music I listen to? I like black metal, and I like this kind of fucked up music, and this that fucked up music. And I used to watch gore when I was a kid. Oh man, it didn't affect me. I watched gore, didn't affect me. Oh man, dude, I'm a sick puppy. You know what's funny? Dead babies. Dude, dead babies are so fucking funny. Like you have people who are like that. I was friends with somebody like that years ago, right? And he tried becoming like an e-boy. Uh he tried becoming Mr. E-boy himself, right? He had a Discord server, and he was streaming on Twitch and stuff like that, and he actually was starting to kind of get a bit of a following. This is a dude that I knew IRL, and he started basically for the meme. He basically, for the meme, started grooming girls on Discord. Like, we figured out that there was a girl who was like 15, and we knew that he didn't mean anything by it. We knew that there was nothing going on. Like, we verified that. We straight up were like, "Yo, dude, like, you gotta give me your fucking like shit. Like, give me your password, bro. I wanna see something." Um, and like, he was calling her kitten and stuff like that, and it was like one of those things where it was like, haha, I'm calling her kitten, like one of those weirdos on Discord would, but it's okay because it's a joke. And it's like, no, you are literally just calling a 15-year-old girl in your Discord server kitten. You literally have a 15-year-old in your Discord server, and you are referring to her as kitten. I don't care that you think it's a joke. I don't care that you think that's funny. You're literally doing it. It is like, it doesn't matter that it's for the meme. You're literally fucking doing it, and that's what Bert's doing. Is like he's not like fake grooming underage kids for the meme, right? He's not like letting them pal around in the server for the meme and calling them kitten for the meme, but he's still sexually harassing someone for the meme. He's still trying to be like Mr. Black Power rapist for the meme. And that's like, I don't want to fucking see that when I go on my shit, man. I don't want to see that kind of thing. Like it's fucking weird. It was how'd you know, Cavalog? How'd you know, dude? Fucking um this wasn't Hugh Scott, right? No, it was High Ecuador. Is High Ecuador here right now? He wasn't here on Friday. I wonder what happened to him. Hope everything's okay. Hope everything's okay with him. No, but like this was a guy that I knew. We had met in person like 4 or 5 times, and it was like a situation where we were like buddies for a while. It's just that, we didn't always hang out. We were just like hanging out on Discord and stuff like that. We would play D&D with each other a lot of the time. And then, like, eventually he was like, oh, hey, you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to try streaming. We were like, oh, cool. That's really cool, man. You should try that for sure. And then he starts a Discord server and he starts getting, he starts adding people to that Discord server. And then out of nowhere, we catch wind that, like, that's the type of shit that he's doing. And, like, we all kind of went at him over it. And he ended up deleting the server, and we were just like, I don't think we want to talk to this guy anymore. Even if it was, like, again, for the meme, which we all, like, that's what we assumed it was, because he was that kind of like, dude, I'm a sick puppy. He was that kind of guy, like, we were just like, all right, okay, if we really felt like there was a reason to report him, we would have reported him. I'll say that much. It was just like really fucking like, when you have a Discord server, you don't let underage people in general. First off, don't have a Discord server. First off, for your first mistake whenever something bad happens on Discord is having a Discord server in the first place. Okay? Your second mistake is thinking that it's all good. That, oh, no, it's fine. She might be 15, but, like, it's whatever. It's not like we're doing anything. It's not like we're doing anything crazy, And then your third mistake is thinking, okay, it's cool for them to hang around, and it's cool for me to make the same kinds of jokes that it would not be that weird for me to make with somebody over the age of 18 with, It's one of those situations. Dude was a little slow, I guess you could say. A sick puppy needs his kitten, says John Tent. Oh lordy. Discord in itself is pretty fucking weird. Yeah, like I never really hung out on it like that. I had like a group of friends years ago that we had our own server that we would use to like shoot the shit with each other. We would plan like hangouts and stuff like that because we were all in different parts of the New England, and things like that. So it's like it's just the group chat. That's really all it is. It's just the group chat. But I have buddies who like they just hang out in servers with complete strangers, and like they get to know people. They get to know people through Discord. And it's like that's something that never really interested me. That was always a little weird to me, It was always very strange. I got kicked from the Chris Tyson chat room on Discord. Oh man, that sucks, Cavalog. Damn, I would have liked to be in that one. I use it with my friends for voice chat when playing Arma. Yeah, like that's really the only thing I use Discord for now is like when I want to shill my streams. And then also like that's how I play AoE with the boys. Oh man, speaking of which, this is Oblivion Sunday. I'm supposed to be playing Oblivion right now. I'm supposed to. So I'm gonna get that up right now. That's his whole gimmick, just like a Khajiit. At least Johnny Somali is getting keel hauled. Fucking is Johnny Somali getting into some deep shit. I saw a tweet where I guess apparently he threatened he threatened a judge or something like that. That is a pretty crazy. It is a pretty wild. Johnny Somali is a dummy. Anyway, you need to close 5 gates today, Sullivan. Nah, I'm going to wait until I'm a little higher level. That way I get some good sigil stones, when I do close the gates. Quantas mensagens no meu celular? Quantas derrotas pro amor ganhar? So I want to do a couple of videos right now that I have a little bit more time on my hands. And I'm not gonna have them out like right away, but I want to do a couple of videos. One of them, Sorry, I'm going to turn this down just a little bit so I don't have to scream over it. One of them is going to be that video that I was talking about where it delves into how to affect the culture so that you can actually win the culture war, right? Excuse me. And then the other one, or another one that I'm going to do. In fact, I should write these down just to be sure. If I can find my, oh, damn it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, no, I got it. I got it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Another one. This is gonna be one that like this is one of those videos that everybody in the martial arts world wishes they could make, but they're too afraid to, and for good reason. It's gonna be the truth about women in martial arts gyms, and you know, the reason why people are afraid to make it is because when you talk about these kinds of things, you get called an incel, or like you get accused of hating women and stuff like that. And if you're running a business, it's not really like conducive to good PR or anything like that. So because of that, it's going to be behind the paywall. It's going to be behind the paywall when I do release it. It's not really gonna be a vent. It's just gonna be like the truth of like what happens with women in the martial arts world, because there's an expectation and then there's the reality, and the expectation is always one of like, you know, lioness type women who they're totally able to hang, but the guys just have problems with them all the time is what it is. They just can't stand they can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman is what it is. Or like there's some other shit like that, when a lot of the time it's like, no, like women are just fucking schizos. You know? They're just fucked up, if we're being honest here, you know? But yeah. It's one of those videos where like if you go to someone like Ramsey Dewey, somebody who was a very intelligent guy, I gotta write these down real quick. Sorry. Ah, bada bing, bada boom. Anyway, it's one of those things where if you go to someone who I look up to in the martial arts world, like Ramsey Dewey, or what's his face, Armchair Violence. You know, I found this dude recently, Armchair Violence. We think about a lot of the same things in a similar way. But we're just different enough as to where, like, I feel like I want to listen to his videos for a slightly different take. But, like, if you go to these guys and you're like, hey, so how do you deal with crazy women in a gym? They'll be like, Ramsey Dewey here from Shanghai, China. Welcome back to another Q&A with the coach. Today we have a question from Based Red Pilled Kekarino 1488. Weird name. Asking, how do I deal with crazy women in the gym? Well, Based Kekarino, whatever your name was, have you considered that maybe it's you who is the problem? That's right. Maybe it's you who is the problem. I say it again. You are the problem. You see, women are just people, and they are all the exact same. People are people, and if you can't get women to come to your gym and be regular, well, then it's your fault, right? I like doing Ramsey Dewey. Ramsey Dewey is I feel like I do an all right. Hold on. Okay, all right, okay. I just want to. All right, we're gonna. You guys are gonna fucking hate me. You guys are gonna fucking hate me for this. All right, I wanna I want to see if you guys think I'm doing a good job here. Come on, you pain in the ass. Oh, no shit, huh? Oh yeah, bro. I played the fuck out of this game when I was younger. I played the fuck out of this game when I was in like 7th and 8th grade computer class. This was a fun game to play. I'm gonna have to play that on screen at some point. Anyway. Yeah, yes. So tell me if you think.
Hey, it's Ramsey Dewey over here in Shanghai, China. Welcome to another edition of Q&A with the Coach. Today our first question comes from AJ8873 who says, "Hey Ramsey, if there was a combat sport with no rules and no equipment, how would people train for it and what would sparring look like in that sport?" Okay, AJ, what you're describing is very similar to the original UFC.
Okay, what you're describing is very similar to the original UFC. Do I sound like that guy? I'm convinced I do a very good Ramsey Dewey. I'm convinced I do a very good Ramsey Dewey. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. All right. I don't know though. I don't know. But yeah, Ramsey Dewey is like one of those guys who, he's like mainstream martial arts YouTube, right? Even though he's kind of been on the fringe for a little while, there was a point where he was like the wise sage of the martial arts YouTube sphere, you know. And of course, like all of his stuff is milquetoast. Yeah, all of his opinions are milquetoast and stuff like that. If you have any issues, if you're like if you have any issues, or if there's like a situation where you're like, hey, isn't this guy an asshole? He's like, well, actually, you are the asshole. You know, he's one of those guys. As if like bad people don't exist. You know? Please do an entire video with this cadence. Fucking, I will, Cavalog. I will. Hi, it's Scott Sullivan here, and welcome back to another Oblivion Sunday. That is right, we are playing Oblivion today, and right now I am actually not sure where we are. So let's go ahead and open my inventory and check the map. I am at the Inn of Ill Omen, which means I have killed Rufio, which means I have joined the Dark Brotherhood. I probably do like a shitty Ramsey Dewey. I probably do like a horrible Ramsey Dewey. And I just like embarrass the fuck out of me. Alright, how the hell do I get over here? Oh yeah.
Something? A room, maybe?
Shut the fuck up. Gotta twist the mustache into a handlebar. That's true. The way to deal with women in martial arts as a student is, in my limited experience, to just spar, fight, and try not to block their front kicks with your elbow. Well, you see, like... Oh, man. You see when that rendered how blocky it was? Oh, man. Oh, yeah, there's an Oblivion gate right there. What was I gonna say? I forget what I was going to say. I'm at the West Weald, the West Weld. A knife in the dark. Yeah, like, there's a lot of women out there that are just like psycho pieces of shit, and because they're women, they don't get told like, hey, calm down, knock it off. And when they do get told that, it's by, like, one guy. So everybody else is, like, counter-signaling that one guy who's telling her what she needs to hear. And because of that, they're just like, oh, that one guy must be wrong. I'm getting what I want by doing it this way, so why would I stop? You know? So, like, you end up in...
Spoken to Grihant Garat.
Shut
I don't
the
like
fuck
to
up,
talk
both
to
of you.
her. All she wants to talk about is herself.
Anyway, oh, yeah. But, oh, sweet. Oh, I'm almost to level 3.
Who will help an old beggar?
Not me. Not me. Oh, yeah, this is the fucking
Stand
guy.
clear. I'm sorry. No one except for Cheydinhall City Guard are allowed inside this home. Due to outstanding fines owed to the city, Aldous Arthurand's property has been seized and is now sealed until further notice. Good day.
Anyway, like,
Hello.
you have a situation where women go in and they expect something. If they don't expect something, like, tangible out of you, like, Oh, I heard Nernroot. There's Nernroot around here somewhere. Ah, yes. Nice. Yeah, I'll just continue that. Anyway. A lot of the time women go into MMA gyms and they expect something out of you. Either something tangible, like they expect free lessons, they expect free gear, they expect you to like give them some kind of deal or break or something like that. Or they expect something a little bit less tangible, i.e. they expect you to just be cool with them trying to fucking like lay into you, you know? And when you don't let them do that, no, and notice I said when you don't let them do that. I didn't say when you beat the hell out of them. I'm going to get to that in a second. When you don't let them do that, they get upset and they start accusing you of like hating women or like some other shit like that. I've seen it happen tons and tons and tons of fucking times. And like I said, it's not that you're beating the hell out of them. It's that you're not letting them beat the hell out of you. So, because like, I have no problem sparring with a woman who's trying to hem me. It's just that I'm only going to do that in a certain way. I'm not going to lay her out like I easily could. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use teeps to keep her away. When she gets past that range where I'm comfortable trying to teep, I'm going to start pumping my jab in 2s and 3s. Something where it's going to make her too uncomfortable to move into her range so she can start trying to take my fucking head off, you know? And you have a lot of women who, like, when you're throwing your, like, jabs at 20%, you're not like, you know, it's just like that, just like that much intensity. They get upset, you know. They're throwing it 100%. You're not even throwing it fucking like 25, which, yes, you're bigger than she is in most cases, so you will throw with a little bit more power, but power isn't everything. A lot of the time it's more about intensity, how much gusto you're putting into that punch in the first place, right? There's like they just get upset, and what it really comes down to is the fact that they want something for free. They want something to come to them easy, and when it doesn't come to them easy, they get mad about it, you know. And it's not just that they get mad; they start blaming you about it, you know. I know so many women who are great, you know. Like I've had plenty of training partners who just happen to be women that are good. They're fun to go with. They're like, you know, it's all good. It's all good. But like there's this weird mythological, who's this fucking loser?
I don't know you and I don't care to know you.
Great. Anyway. Oh, there he is.
Flying in the sky. Cliff racer fly so high. Fly.
Alright, I'll talk to you later, bud. I gotta get to the Brotherhood of Steel. What the fuck? The Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary is where I'm supposed to be going. But yeah, like that's like the truth of like dealing with women when you're in a martial arts gym. If you run a martial arts gym, your best bet is going to be to try and have women's only classes, and or you're going to try and funnel them to a fitness kickboxing environment is what you're going to try your best to do. You don't want to, unless they're like, yes, I want to be a fighter and I want to do everything that being a fighter entails, which means being a good teammate. You don't want them to be like doing too much in terms of like they're part of your team, they're part of your program or anything like that. If we're just being honest here, right? That doesn't mean that like they can't come in and do like a regular kickboxing class. It's that like a lot of the time fucking they just don't have the mindset for it, you know? It's a situation, right? I asked this guy, there's this guy from my region. He has won worlds in the Masters division multiple times, which the Masters division is the old man division. So he's like really good, even if he is just in the old man divisions. He has a bit of a following on Twitter, you know, and I hit him up and I'm like, hey, I just have a question for you. Like, if I want to run a gym, what's a piece of advice that you could give me as somebody who runs a gym full time? And he said, one of the best pieces of advice I could give you is to kick out I'll read it for you. I can read this for you. Hold on. It's not like it's esoteric knowledge I have to protect, you know? Old man, old man, old man, old man, old man. That's literally old man BJJ black belt. Anyway, yes, Scott, I run my gym full time. I would say that it's a difficult business. There are many other business types that are more profitable. Basically, he's trying to tell me, hey, like, running a business is tough. Because literally everybody would say that about whatever business they run. One thing I would do differently is expel a few guys sooner than I did. There's a very small amount of students that are so disagreeable that they hurt your business. I'm talking about the sociopaths. It's a small percentage, but they can do a lot of damage. Usually they are sneaky about it. After you get rid of them, a dozen people will confide in you how they were mistreated by that guy. I had 2 guys in particular that I let stay around for years before I got rid of them. I should have got them out much sooner. And, like, there's so many women that are like that, but because they're women, people are just like, aha, yeah. And then people also feed into their weird delusions where they're simultaneously they're just a girl. But I'm just a girl. I'm just a little girl. And they're also girl power, right? It's that weird double think thing. It's Schrodinger's empowerment, you know? They're both just a little girl and grr, I'm gonna beat your ass all at the same time, you know? And it's awful to deal with. Oh, you have to pick this lock, huh? Interesting. I like that. I like that touch. Oh, damn it. I like that touch. That's a really nice touch that you have to pick the lock to get in. It's Jimmy's birthday today. Oh, yeah? I'll have to hit him up, let him know happy birthday. I think it was Jet's birthday recently, too. I could be wrong, though. If not, it's coming up then. Oh, cool. Replace the lockpick. I love the voice acting in this game so much. Yeah, it is really good. It is really good. The idea of... Oh. Say nothing and walk away. Sanguine, my brother. Welcome. Oh. I've gained entrance to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. I must now speak with Ochiva. I have to speak with Ochiva right out the gate. Do I not speak with Vincent Valtieri or Vicente Valtieri or no? I think that's how it was in the first place. Damn.
Greetings, brother. Greetings. I am Oshiva, mistress of this sanctuary. Lucien has told me all about you. I welcome you to the Dark Brotherhood. You stand now in our sanctuary. May it serve as your new home, a place of comfort and security whenever the need arises.
Ochiva does look good.
For work, go and speak with Vicente Valtieri. He handles all assignments for new family members. But before you go, please accept this gift from your new family. A unique set of armor, lighter than normal leather and black as the void. Now, I have kept you long enough. Vicente is waiting. You'll find him in his quarters. Go now, my child, and may Sithis go with you.
She says Vicente and Vicente. Lucien, the chance.
Lucien isn't here very often. His duties with the Black Hand keep him very busy, so he trusts me to keep the sanctuary in order.
Sorry, just checking my phone real quick. Real quick. Alright.
Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
Dark Guardian.
I wish to welcome you to the
Say
sanctuary,
Nava.
my newest brother.
This is they replaced Tainava's voice actor, which is kind of annoying. Really not a big fan of that.
I've heard so much about you. Welcome to our family.
And Antoinetta Marie, she's got like very pretty looking character model, you know, which is what she was supposed to be last time too. But like, I can't stand that voice.
Our very existence relies on shadow and deception.
This is what's her face? The
Yes, of course I value our secrets, and I have never betrayed them. But using stealth to kill, it's just so weak.
hell yeah.
But brother, what of the contracts that require subtlety? You must at least strive to earn the bonuses that are offered.
Bonuses? Useless, I say. Gold and magical
I just want to
trinkets
listen
are
to
no
this.
substitute for the freedom to slaughter anyone I please, at any time.
Oh, Gogren! Your methods may be crude, but your heart is always in the right place. It is an honor to make your
Yeah,
acquaintance.
Telandril and Grogan.
There you are.
Grogan
Welcome.
Gogron Gro Bolmog. Oh my god, there's just candles chilling on the ground. Alright, where's Lucien? We must hold council with the Italian cat people. Oh yeah.
Ah, here you are. So good to finally meet you.
Not a big fan of the character model change. I wish she still had the hair at least.
Warmest greetings to you. I trust you've already spoken with Ochiva. I am Vicente Valtieri. I provide assignments for all new family members.
He does really
Please
look like
do
a
not let my
vampire.
appearance unnerve you. The needs and tenets of the Dark Brotherhood come before my own needs as a vampire. Now, if you're ready to get to work, I can provide you with your first contract. A contract is a secret pact one enters into with the Dark Brotherhood. They provide us with gold, and we remove someone from existence. A contract is fulfilled by a skilled assassin such as yourself, who keeps the Dark Brotherhood's end of the bargain. So it has always been. While carrying out a contract, you may have the opportunity to earn a bonus if certain parameters are met. Now, let's begin, shall we? I'm not sure how you feel about pirates, but you've got to kill one. A captain, in fact, on his ship, surrounded by his crew. Interested? Excellent. Here is what you must do. Go to the waterfront district of the Imperial City. There you will find a ship named the Marie Elena. Board the ship and find its captain, Gaston Tussaud. He'll be in his cabin. Eliminate Tussaud in any manner you see fit. The pirates have been moving a lot of cargo on board lately. You may be able to smuggle yourself on board in one of the packing crates. Oh, and one more thing. Get into the habit of asking your fellow family members about any current contract. Their insight may prove invaluable.
Is that so?
As a pirate, Gaston Tussaud has certainly spilled his share of blood. Someone wants revenge, and they've hired us to extract it.
Sithis.
Sithis is the darkness of time immemorial. He is no Daedra and dwells not in the realm of Oblivion. No. Sithis is something altogether different. Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
Alright, bro. You see the fucking... You see the texture changing as it moves? That's not just like a Dark Brotherhood thing, I don't think. That's gotta be like... That's fucking weird. Anyway. Sick. Let's see if I can sleep.
Excuse me, brother.
What?
Spare a moment.
Yes. I'll sleep on the slab. Oh, I didn't... Oh, that's fucking stupid.
You are like a dark gift from the Night Mother herself.
Alright. Who's
I
this?
wish to welcome you to this sanctuary, my newest brother.
I welcome you to our family and this sanctuary. May you find yourself at home here in the loving embrace of Our Lady, the Night Mother.
I guess I don't hate the Tanava redesign. I like the Ochiva redesign. I think she looks good. Tainava, I kind of wish they kept him closer to the original, but, you know.
The Maria Elena, you say? I've seen that ship. There's a unique balcony at the stern. My guess is it leads to the captain's cabin. Could be useful. May Sithis be with you.
I see you've accepted the contract from Vicente. Very good. With every life you take, Sithis grows stronger and the Brotherhood flourishes. I killed a pirate once. Of course, the ship was out to sea at the time, somewhere between Vardenfell and Solstheim. Now those were the days.
See, they can breathe underwater, so she can just, like, straight up
Go now to
fucking...
your family member
She can just straight up, like, swim there, and it's all good. Oh, excuse me. I want to see if I can find the Khajiit that's an asshole to you. Oh, shit, it's Schemer. What's good, bro? How's it going, buddy? Yep.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
Welcome. Welcome to the family. I'd hug you, but Ochiva told me not to.
I'm also not loving the re-recording of all the stuff, the voice lines. I'm not loving the hell out of them. You know, if I'm being honest with you. To me, the orcs should not sound like this. They should sound like they did in Oblivion. But you know, maybe that's just me. I gotta play through Morrowind as well. I'm curious because I know there isn't as much voice acting in Morrowind, but I want to see what the voice acting is like in Morrowind for orcs, if there's even any in the game. Anyway.
So, your first contract. No chance for a bonus, huh? That's all right. You're better off. Who needs magic items when you've got raw skill? And the great thing about killing a target up close and personal is you can talk to him before you do it. You know, say something scary. For example, this one time I had a contract to kill a little Nord girl at her birthday party. She asked me if I was the jester. So I said to her, no, I'm a messenger of death. You should have seen the look on her face. Anyway, she won't be seeing age 6.
See, this is there's a guy I've been talking about a little bit recently called Shredded Nerd. He talked about millennial writing. That was a perfect example of millennial writing. It was a perfect example of millennial writing. Haha, dude, killing little children. Haha, whoa. It's so outrageous that it's almost funny. Haha. And then the way he says, she won't be seeing age 6. Oh, man, that's so quirky and funny and also morbid. Oh, dude, blood and guts are funny and fun and quirky. Ha ha ha. That's like so fucking stupid, dude. I can't. I already can't wait to kill this guy. I already cannot wait to kill him.
Warmest welcomes to you. I am Telendril, Wood Elf, and loyal daughter of Sithis. I hope you find our sanctuary to your liking. Pirates, eh? They tend to be quick and good with a blade, but don't favor armor. They're not fond of bows or spells either. May your arrows always strike true.
Programmers influenced, says Zachary Barrett. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Mirage Dar.
If it isn't the newest member of the
family.
family.
Come on, man.
Let's get one thing straight. The tenets prevent me from killing you. But I don't have to like you. I'll sell you equipment, but only because Ochiva is making me. This family doesn't need any outsiders.
It's such a fucking annoying voice, dude. Can't wait to kill this guy, too.
The Mythic Dawn have been leaving notes in Talos Plaza. I hope no one believes their lies.
You see, Oh, Burning Trail. Oh, interesting. Interesting. That seems like a new thing. A new quest that was not in the original. So I'll say that's cool. But like when you ask for rumors in the original, I'm pretty sure he stays in character and he's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Get out of my face." You know? I'm pretty sure that's how he reacts to it, you know? Once you bartering.
I don't have all day.
Holy,
Hurry it up.
holy shit, dude. Take it easy, kid. Take it fucking easy. Hands of Midnight. I thought it said Hands of Midget for a second. Damn. Fortify hand to hand. Chameleon on self. Resist normal weapons on self. Sun damage on self. Fucking damn. That's crazy. And it's over 7,500. That is bonkers. That is bonkers. Anyway, let's see if I can sell anything. Kona Cajones. Fuck, I forgot I named it that. Oh man. I sell the Kavach Cuirass because now I have better armor now, or if not better armor, I have armor that's gonna benefit me a little bit more.
A fine transaction.
Shut up, bitch. Can't wait to kill you later. I have an Akabiri katana as well. Yeah, so you know what? I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Just take your trinkets and go. Away from me, house cat. Look at that fur. What a disgrace.
He's got fucking hair now? What?
Let's not waste time on pleasantries.
Where did it... What?
Sword is still alive, and it's your job to remedy that.
Where did what?
To your duties.
Where does fucking hair come from?
Spill some blood for me,
Holy
dear brother.
shit. Alright.
Welcome, brother. So good to finally meet you. I hope you're getting along all right. I traveled by prison ship. It was cramped and dark. There was little room to move around, but plenty of shadowy nooks to hide in. Remember that.
Guys, can I say something without everybody getting mad?
Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed. I mean, well, you know.
It almost sounds like they took the original one and like down pitched it. I don't even know if that's possible. Like maybe the voice actor they hired for it is just really good at mimicking the same like intonation and cadence, you know? Maybe she was. I don't know. Denava, what are you doing, man? The well is securely locked from above.
Greetings.
God, what are you doing in here? You jacking off? Are you jacking off, Denava? Hey yo, that's the wife of the Breaking Bad guy. Oh yeah, Skylar. Skylar White. Yeah. I've been playing Shivering Isles and putting hair on the Order Knights. That's pretty funny, Mayo-sama. Alright, so I gotta go kill me a pirate. I gotta go kill me a butt pirate. Who the hell is that? Vilverin? Oh yeah, I discovered that a while ago. Oh, well, Schrader was the protagonist and Heisenberg was the antagonist, and they both had wives, LOL. Got ourselves an Imperial City Guard, Imperial Watch, that is. I don't hate the redesign on the armor. I don't hate that. First mate, whatever her name is. Just gonna, you know. We're gonna kill everybody on that ship. Just as expected, the crate I hid in has been transported to the ship's hold. I must now find and kill Captain Gaston Tussaud. He probably is in his cabin at the rear of the ship on a higher deck. I like that, like, I go to pull it out and it's not there for a second. I forgot I'm supposed to... I'm just running around, ass naked. It's fucking crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. Damn. Oh, alright, that's not that bad.
I'm telling you, lad, it's bad luck. Woman on board a pirate vessel. Back in my day, it never would have happened.
Oh, come now. How many times has Malville saved our necks, huh? Captain Tussaud keeps her on for a
Look at that fucking... Look at that shit-eating grin, man. Look at that shit-eating grin. Holy fuck.
All right, how could I forget? That time we were almost dashed upon the rock.
I told you a million times it wasn't my fault. The wheel was covered with gold droppings. My hand slipped. Could have happened to anyone.
Well, it's never happened to Malville, has it? You know why? Because she could sail better than you in her sleep, you old fool.
Ah, you mark my words, boy. That dark elf trollop is bad luck.
Do you care for pro wrestling at all, Scott? Not really. And it's because modern day pro wrestling kind of sucks. I was watching an all female wrestling event last night. I was with a buddy of mine. I was with a friend of mine, and we were at his hotel room, and we just threw on TV. That's kind of a ritual of ours whenever he visits. Is we just drink brews in the hotel room, and we watch whatever dumb TV there is. Fucking nailed him. Anyway, but yeah, like we watched it was called WoW Women of Wrestling is what it was called. On Morrowind. Alright, what's that? Apparently wrestling is good again. Haven't checked. I've been watching it here and there because my wife throws it on, and it's not that interesting to me, if I'm being honest with you. You know, if we can fund a $5,000 donation goal, will you wrestle Bert? Yeah, sure. Why not? Why wouldn't I? Honestly, if you guys really want to donate $5,000, fucking somebody start a Kickstarter or something like that, or Give Send Go or something like that. I don't fucking know. I'll do it. I'll do it. You know, I would assume he's gonna be here for Blood Games 2. Either that, or he might just visit for the sake of it. Fuck it. Yeah, why not? For $5,000. You know, nothing's getting inserted anywhere or anything like that. Yeah, why not? A watery grave. I have gained access to the captain's cabin of the ship Mary Elena. I must now kill Gaston Tussaud. Gaston Tussaud. remove the top first, reach inside and take out all the parts. Be careful to note their order. Put the carving onto the rod. Reinsert the rod into the cavity. Replace the parts in the order you remove them. Oh. Seal the top with pine tar. This is one thing that I'm not a huge fan of. Is like they don't have fucking. This is obviously typed. This is obviously typed. You know, there's no writing. There's no ink. There's no pen and ink or quill and ink quality to it. That's kind of annoying. Damn. How many lockpicks do I have? Ah! Damn it. Fuck. I'm just locking in now. Ah, you get it? Locking in, haha. Ah, that would have been the one. Ah, you bastard. Ah, got him. Fuck yeah. Give me that. 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 Gives me that. Oh, dude, I can fucking sleep. Oh, that's amazing. I'm just gonna sleep and level up. I always want to do strength because I always want more shit to be able to carry is kind of my thing. And then it's gonna be like speed and agility. I'll do agility though. I'll do agility. Angility? What the fuck? Oh yeah, Joe Biden does have prostate cancer. Hello?
What in blazes? You ain't one of me crew. You best start explaining yourself, mate, if you want to get off this ship alive.
Justice is at hand, pirate. The Dreadfather sends
What are you, some kind of preacher or something? One of them crazies from the church? I ain't got time for this.
Oh, damn. A watery grave. Gaston Tussaud is dead. I must now return to the sanctuary and speak with Vicente Valtieri as my reward. I'm gonna take that, because I can sell that shit. Of course he's got some smut on him.
Captain Tussaud, are you all right, sir? We heard a clamor, Captain. We're coming in.
Oh yeah, you're coming in? Well, on guard then.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
What's the matter? Getting tired.
That's right. Taking your weapons and shit. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Damn. Let's see what I can do about that. Oh, 34. I need to sell half of these fucking things. Alright, I guess I gotta... As much as I want to keep them. Prostate cancer is very common. It is, you know. It's basically believed that every man will get prostate cancer in his life if he lives long enough, you know. And that's why dudes got to make sure they get their they get their booties checked out after a certain age. I think women get them checked too eventually. Ah, you bastard. Nah, they staying away from my booty. Who's that? Nah, who cares? Who cares, actually? Baden Hall.
Greetings. What exactly do you require of me?
There were lights spotted at Sundercliff Watch. That place was cursed by Mehrunes Dagon himself. Best not to go there.
I see.
Take care.
Bye.
Oh, these freaks. I don't like the running animation either. There's something like too floaty about it, you know? Again, that's like a very millennial thing, is to make movements floaty and stuff like that. It's like, nah, that kind of sucks to look at. I'm just being honest with you. The way the arms move, but the upper body doesn't, you know?
Well met.
Oh, you freak. Out of my face. Bitch.
Well met.
Shut up. Wonder what's up on the second floor. Oh shit, there's a third floor too.
I've been meaning to speak with you.
Of course. What is it?
So is it true about your latest contract? The girl's nanny was actually a Fighters Guild bodyguard?
All right, so I may have gotten a bit careless. But the contract was fulfilled, wasn't it? In the end, that's all that matters.
I'm just glad to know you came out of it
Oh.
all unscathed. Not that I doubted your abilities, but you know me. I worry.
Well, I should return to my duties.
Walk with darkness, child of the Night Mother. So good to see you. Is there anything you need?
Get away from me.
Shut up, bitch.
You again? I thought I'd made it clear I am not looking for a friend. If you're here to buy or sell something, get on with it already. I see this I don't have all day. Hurry it up!
1, 2, 3.
You drive a hard bargain. That seems a fair price. You drive a hard bargain.
Light, respite.
That seems a fair price.
Don't really do the whole sorcery thing. I have Night Eye.
You've got yourself a deal, idiot.
Idiot. Alright.
Just take your trinkets and go.
The fuck
Away
outta
from
here.
me, house cat. Look at that fur. What a disgrace.
So, the pirate has been eliminated. Excellent. No one will mourn his passing, and Sithis has been appeased. Please accept this black band as your reward. It is a ring whose powers are quite useful to those who value discretion.
Oh, duh.
I'm
Yeah,
glad you've
talk to him again.
returned. The contract is waiting, if you're ready.
I hate you have to press enter to skip. That's such a weird, like, you should just be able to press whatever you want.
We need you to stage an accident. Kill the target in the manner specified, and you'll receive a considerable bonus. Do you accept this contract?
Yeah, sure.
As I expected. Good. The target is a wood elf named Bainlin. You will find him at his home in Bruma. Enter secretly and avoid his manservant, Grom. On the second floor is a secret door leading to a crawl space. Inside are the fastenings of a mounted head that hangs over Bainlin's favorite chair. Loosen those fastenings any night between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m., and the head will surely fall on Bainlin as he relaxes in his chair, as is his custom. If Bainlin is eliminated in any other manner, or if the manservant Grom is killed, you will forfeit the bonus. Now go, and may Sithis be with you.
And listen to a single word you just said. I just remembered there's also another quest as well that I just got access to that is a burning trail. A guard told me about strange notes in the Imperial City's Talos Plaza. It seems to be related to the Mythic Dawn. I should go there and try and find one. Wasn't a fucking guard. Wasn't a guard. Yeah, I'm gonna do the accidents happen one, but before I report back to them, I'm gonna go see the the 5 tenants. I'm gonna see about what's it called? I'm gonna see about completing that quest, because that seems like a new quest in and of itself, like something they added, you know? It's an interesting little piece that I'd like to see about. That dude's got a hairy back.
For the infirm?
Nah, I'm probably gonna kill you later. Map. Where is Grom? Or not Grom, Bainlin. Bainlin's his name. What's going on, Lorian Video? Yo, Scott, how you doing, my man? I'm doing all right, you know, just doing my thing, doing my thing and my stuff, trying to get by, you know. You know the deal.
Hi there.
How about you, Lori? How about you, Lorian Video? Hope you're doing well. You doing okay? Bruma, East Gate. Damn. I'm well, my man. I'm getting by. Oh yeah, that's all any of us are trying to do, you know? I've entered Bainlin's house. If I can access the second floor crawl space and loosen the fastenings on the mounted head between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m., it will fall on Bainlin as he rests in his chair. If Bainlin dies any other way, or if Grom is killed, I will lose my bonus. Oh, speaking of which, that be him. That be that Grom. Basement. Not the basement. I need to... I hear Nernroot. Oh yeah. Just upgraded my whatever it's called. Steel dagger, I'll take that. Security increased. Let's see about inventory. How much? Oh yeah, dude, I have so much. Yep, I can do that. These beds are like so small. They look kind of comfy though. Joe Oblivion says S9. Yes, remove the fastenings. Oh. That boy did. That boy did. The mounted head has fallen on Bainland. Killing him is expected. I must return to the sanctuary and speak with Vicente Valtieri. Hey, I didn't do nothing, dude. I didn't do nothing. Wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Guards!
Oh, fuck. I think they might be attacking Grom. I could be wrong, though. Oh, damn. Yeah, it says can't wait while enemies are nearby. Oh. Oh. It's fucking... Just fucking haymakers on a wolf. What? Oh, shit. Got that one, too. Good to go with that. What the hell is that thing? Where's the other enemy? Hestra runestone. The stone stirs under your hand. Do you seek its conjured weapon and armor? Yeah, sure. Why not? Shit. Oh, damn. It's pretty sick. Go ahead. I'll kill a couple of them. Alright. Guess that's it. Oh. Damn. Fucked up. I done fucked them up. Oh, fuck. That's Grom. That's Grom. Oh, damn. Do I have anything that I can use to, like... Snowball, Clairvoyance, Eye of the Night, Heal Minor Wounds, Eye of Fear. Might need that. I might need that.
Don't hurt me.
Oh, sick. Now maybe I can get away from him. I gotta get my ass out of here. Oh, Namira's Shrine? Really? Sick. It's a Daedric Shrine I just found. And I still cannot wait because there's enemies nearby. Imp Gall. Damn. Grom is going to chase me all the way back. He is going to chase me all the way back to what? Oh. He's about to chase me all the way back to fucking Chaden Hall, isn't he? I just remembered I can sprint. Again, very, very floaty, very... Not just floaty, but very, not just very floaty, but very, I don't know how I'd describe it. Oh, sick. Very floaty, as well as very, exaggerated. Exaggerated. Like, who do you know that sprints like this? I run like fucking crazy. The way I run is like really weird, but like, you know, I don't even run like that. Oh, damn. That's pretty sick. Dutch or American style kickboxing versus Muay Thai. What's cooler? I don't know. I don't know. They both are cool in their own way, you know. Dutch kickboxing is more direct. It's more in your face, you know. I like that about it. As somebody who came from boxing originally, that's a big piece for me, you know. All right. Cool, cool. But yeah, that's a big piece of it for me is that you know, like it allows me to use my hands the way that I've always been comfortable my entire life. You know, I've always had very good hands. I've always been a better boxer than mixed martial arts guy. You know, so like anything where I'm able to use my hands is best, you know?
Excuse me, brother. Can you spare a moment?
But of course. What troubles you?
That's him.
I've been meaning to ask you about your last contract. I heard there was some...
So, the accident
just gonna
has
interrupt
been
him.
staged and Bainlin lies dead. Well done. You have more than earned your reward and bonus. I present to you this dagger. It's an enchanted blade known as Sufferthorn. Its prick is deadly, I assure you. Yes, you are quite an asset to this sanctuary. In fact, I believe you are ready for advancement. I hereby appoint you Slayer. Well done. Now go, child of Sithis. Go and rest. You'll need it.
Hail, my brother.
Oh yeah, well.
Back for more.
I was supposed to do the
I
other
have
one
another
first.
contract available, one that requires an expert in infiltration.
Of course, I will gladly
As
accept.
always, you fail to disappoint me. Your target is a dark elf named Valen Dreth. He thinks he's safe in prison. He is tragically mistaken. A prisoner recently escaped from the prison using a set of secret tunnels connected to the Imperial City's sewer system. It's a perfect way inside. Just outside the Imperial prison is a grating that leads to the sewers. It has recently been tightly locked, but I will provide a key. It should be easy enough to locate Dreth in his small cell. Besides, I think you know the way, Valen Dreth has been imprisoned for many years. His tongue is sharp, but his body is limp and frail. He will prove an easy, pleasurable kill. You will receive a bonus if you fulfill the contract without killing any of the prison guards. Now go, and may the Night Mother go with you.
Alright, so before I go into that, I'm gonna activate this quest. I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna open in the map.
My heart with warmth.
Alright, so... no, I want Burning Trail. That's what I want. Inspect. I mean active. No. What are you talking about? Burning Trail. Picard told, alright, Talos Plaza, whatever. Let's go to the fucking Talos Plaza with that as the Alright.
What is it, citizen?
Shut up, bitch. I do like the rainfall in this game. I like rainfall in general. I just enjoy the rain. What? Oh, I'm gonna have to kill this guy later on.
What can I do for you? If I had a question about heavy armor, I'd probably ask Varnado at the best defense.
Varnado.
Uh-huh. Whatever you say.
It's saying, like... I don't know... Oh, there it is. Okay. You walk the path of the new dawn. You would destroy the Septum's spawns. Liberated from your chains, follow us to herald his reign. The first you hold within your hands. Onto the next one we command. Wolves' father, Lord of the Hunt. Our Lord's dominion he'd confront. His wolf gaze you will follow. Behind a tree the next will be. Oh boy. Are you fucking kidding me? Anyway, his wolf's gaze you will follow. Okay, so I need to find... I found a strange note in the Imperial City's Talos district. It mentions another note and speaks about the Lord of the Hunt. I should head towards Hircine's shrine and investigate. Okay.
You have my ear, citizen.
Go to the Inn of Ill Omen. Is it gonna give me the option to join the Mythic Dawn? That would be the best. That would be the absolute craziest fucking thing if this game gives you the option to join the Mythic Dawn. That would be... I feel like I would have heard about that by now. I feel like somebody would have been like, dude, you can join the Mythic Dawn, that's so crazy. But like, I don't know what else is gonna be from this, you know? I don't know what the deal is gonna be. Just sprint like a motherfucker and duff a wolf. That's so great. That's so fucking great. I love that you can do that. I've arrived at Hircine's shrine. The note should be behind a tree found by following the wolf gaze. Where is... Ah, okay. Yo, thank you, Practical Thumb, for becoming a member, man. Thanks for rejoining, sir. Got it up. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. So, the wolf's gaze. So is it this one instead? Oh, I completely and totally went the wrong direction. You walk the path of the new dawn, the gods you would have bygone. A new step toward salvation, let you fall toward temptation. From here, the third you will seek, the fool, the vain, he who is weak, wishing to slave the weak souls, the horned fiend, shrine is thy goal. Contemplate the fake prince, march then toward the light of dawn. The fake prince. Wondering who that is. Who that's supposed to be. I found a second note. It mentions a third note near the Horned Fiend's Shrine. I should, and you see, I was thinking about that because, Molag Bal, they call him some kind of prince, you know? I was thinking about orcs and stuff like that. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's a long ways. Wayne and Priory. Maybe I can try riding a horse, see if that's worth it. Fuck him. I've been solid. Any news on returning to Shitty? Nothing yet, Practical Thumb. If I was gonna return, they'd probably let me know closer to it. But I'll be honest with you, I haven't talked to Jet in a long time, so I don't know. They may have forgotten about me. They may have forgotten about me. I don't know.
Hello there.
Shut up. Prior Maberell's paint horse. Sick. Let's see if this is actually worth it. Oh boy. You can't do horse combat in this game? I figured they would have made horses a little bit, like, more useful, There's literally no point to using horses in this game. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to return to Blood games, but, I don't know if they, Oh, I can jump at least. Yeah. But I don't know if, I don't know if they're gonna need me for it, They didn't need me for Season 3. Kind of broke the cycle, kind of broke the chain, so it wouldn't surprise me if they were like, oh, you know what, nah, we've had enough of Scott. It's been 2.5 seasons, let's leave him in the past. Steven Seagal for Fish Tank Season 4, that'd be pretty funny. Burning Trail. I've arrived at Molag Bal's shrine. I should be able to find the third one by following the light of dawn. Let's get the fuck off this horse. That's funny. The light of dawn. Really? That's what they did to Molag Bal? That's what they did to fucking Molag Bal? The light of dawn. Like, he's supposed to have a sword, You can climb 90-degree mountains pretty quickly on horseback. I guess that's a good reason. Look at this fucking freak. This Malouk. See, I gotta figure out what the light of dawn is. Or the path of... whatever they called it. Inventory quests. Yeah, following the light of the dawn. It's like, well, does that mean I gotta wait until dawn? So I gotta wait until the sun's coming up? Oh shit, what was that? What? What the fuck? Huh? What the hell is this? Conjurer. Okay, so... Absorb Strength Tome. I guess I'll take that. So, yeah, that guy just kind of showed up. A Light of Dawn. I'm just gonna look this up because fucking I don't have the time or the energy to be thinking about it that deep. Burning Trail. Yeah, it just says near the fucking... Oh, that's just the shrine. Oh, there it is. You walk the path of the new dawn on the world's truth. The light shine on, his might forever unrivaled, his enemies to dust crumbled. So close to greatness you are, the end of the path is not far. Where the Larceus meets the bay, in a city full of decay, praying for the luck to a statue, the old lady holds the last clue. So that's the lucky old lady. Which is actually the Night Mother. Funny enough. Was it Leowin? I forget where exactly it is. Yeah, I forget where it is. Wait, map. See, I'm pretty sure it is in Breville. Ah, yes. There she blows. I have arrived at Breville's lucky old lady statue. The fourth note should be nearby. You reach up, kiss the lucky old lady on the cheek, and hope you'll get your wish. Well, well. Come on. Where the hell is it? Is it up here? Scott, are you a millennial or a zoomer? I was born in 1994, so like I'm kind of on the cusp, but I've always kind of considered myself to be a millennial. Although the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, no, there's definitely... What the fuck? There's a lot of zoomer qualities about me for sure, you know?
No one even knows who did it.
I heard there's a prophet in Anvil who seems to know what's going on. Although, as usual, he speaks only in riddles. His prophets always seem to do.
Interest in conjuration.
Yeah, you know, like...
I suppose if I did, I'd know.
Surprising, don't you think? Since she never seems.
Same year as me, nice. Yes, indeed, Mayo-sama. 30 gang. 30 gang. The right side of the... It's at the right side of the walled basin of the statue. It's like, well, I don't see that shit. It's like, huh, is that it? Hold on. Yeah, we're definitely millennials, you know, like I mean the thing is like there was this dumb thing. I dated this chick who when I was like 24, 25, she was like 21. She had just graduated from college and she kept trying to call herself a zillennial, and that's such a like stupid like feminine like That's such a stupid feminine way of just trying to be like, yeah, you know, I'm a millennial, but you know, I identify with some Zoomers or vice versa, you know. It's like it's just stupid, you know. But yeah, like sorry, one sec. Huh. Oh, it was in here this whole time. Okay, all right. Anyway, that's just it's just a stupid way of like the stupid way of saying that like you're kind of in the middle, you know. I feel like we are kind of in the middle, but mostly millennials, you know, because I can remember things that even Zoomers who were born in like 97, 98, you know, not even 5 years after us, like I can remember things that they don't remember, and those things meant something to me in a way that it didn't mean to people who were born at that time, you know. Like being able to remember 9/11, I think is a core memory of millennials, where it's like if you can't remember 9/11, it doesn't matter that you were born in like 97 or something like that, or 98 or whatever, like, you know, you're still a Zoomer, You're not exactly a 90s baby or anything like that. I don't consider myself to be like a 90s kid, which was always a stupid fucking thing. Because I don't really remember the 90s like that, So like there's things that like culturally I just don't get compared to somebody who may have even been born in like 1988 or something like that, I was dating a girl who was born in 88. That's what, 4 years? No, what the fuck? 6 years. 6 years before me. And like just what she can remember from the 90s and the 2000s and what it meant to her was not what I can remember from the 2000s, So it's a big cultural thing, You walk the path of the new dawn, Lord Dragon welcomes you on, a scheme within a scheme, another way to reach the dream, your sister in faith thou shalt find, the shy Dunmer we now design, familiar with the burning fire, she will guide you to the pyre, bring us to her to be blessed, rejoice in succeeding our test. Alrighty then. Oh, I took the note this time. Whoops. Am I gonna have to box somebody? Am I gonna have to box somebody up? I only remember the 90s culture because I had older brothers. Yeah. Like, I only remember 90s culture because it's not like when the clock struck midnight on January 1st, 2000, like, everything was left behind. It's not like that or anything like that. Like, we still had a lot of 90s stuff going into the early 2000s, Like, I'd say up to, like, 2001, 2002, 2003, I can still remember seeing a lot of shit that was, like, very, whoa, 90s, whoa, that type of shit. Hey Arnold, one of my favorite TV shows, Rugrats, from the 90s. SpongeBob was 99, so technically it's more of a 2000s thing. I believe SpongeBob was 99. If not, it was either 98 or 2000, but either one. You get the point, though. You get the point,
It's you. Hi.
How goes it?
I've been better.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Black Marsh has become
What is,
more dangerous than
Please,
ever.
go ahead.
Many settlers have been
Hi
lost.
there.
Whoop.
And most non-Argonians have left in fear.
The land of the Ark.
What's with City Swimmer? Why's she dead?
Argonians is a strain.
Be seeing you.
Damn. So City Swimmer's just fucking dead,
Hello.
I guess.
Hail!
I'm Bogram Grogalish, your host at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. It may not look like much outside.
They made him look
That's
like a
just the
fucking
word.
ape.
Bravil look.
Guy Dunmer.
A shy Dunmer. Could it be Ranaline that you're looking for?
Could it be City Swimmer you're looking for?
Goodbye.
Good hunting.
Do you
Huh,
need
it's
something?
Scriva. Holy fucks. What did they do to Scriva? Damn.
Yes, Scriva gives you greeting. Luxury imports, exports are Scriva's fair game.
Holy shit. Get
Good day.
out of here. Luciana Galena. She looks like every, like, wannabe hipster chick, who gave herself bangs.
Well met.
Hail.
Oh.
Ranaline. I cook at the Lonely Suitor. You found the notes, you share our vision. But I did not survive this long by being trusting.
I don't need a fucking tutorial.
So, you win this. I salute you. Most impressive. Sorry. I don't try to manipulate me. For me, how nice. It's just what I wanted. What nonsense. That's just... My life is drab. That's enough. How nice. Every little bit helps.
All right.
I'm with you. Completely. You found the notes. You follow the will of the Lord of Change. You are the last that was needed. Go to Mingo Cave, dressed as one of us, and revel in the fire.
Truth Nuke. 01 Kid's the realist. I don't know about that torture room. I don't know about that torture room. Damn, so can I join the Crimson Dawn?
Goodbye.
I mean, I basically just joined the Crimson Dawn, did I not? So am I, like, that would be the best fucking thing that they could have done, is if they made it so that you can join the Crimson Dawn. If this would immediately become a Crimson Dawn playthrough. A Mythic Dawn undercover agent named Ranaline told me to go to Mingo Cave wearing the Mythic Dawn's attire. Alright. Sounds like we got a plan, Lee Stanley. Persean's Shrine. I was in the first grade, and I remember being at home, and my parents, aunts, and uncles were all staring at the TV, freaking out, and some crying. You know, for me, it's weird, because everybody remembers where they were on 9/11, and I remember where I was on 9/11, but I wasn't... The only reason I remember is because it was so weird after figuring out about it, because nothing crazy happened at my school. Like, everybody has their story about, like, we were sitting in school, and we got an announcement. There was an announcement. We were told we have to you know, put on the TV, and it showed the towers coming down, and this, that, the other thing. That didn't happen, you know. Oh, excuse me. That didn't happen at my school. We didn't get announcements. Nobody turned on the TV. I didn't know about 9/11 until like a day or two later, you know. I just jabbed him. And you see his head. Whoa, like that. That's so funny. That's so fucking funny. Anyway. Alright, we're good. Here we go. I have arrived near Mingo Cave. Perhaps I can infiltrate their ranks if I don their robes before entering. I don't want to infiltrate. I just want to straight up fucking join them. I want to see what happens when I join the Mythic Dawn and do my thing, you know? Anyway. Yeah, everybody has a 9/11 story. I don't. My 9/11 story was I went home, everything was normal. The next day I go to school. Might even been a couple of days later. There was a guy like, oh, there was an attack. Like, America got attacked. And I was like, nah, what are you talking about? That didn't happen. I go home that day and I fucking turn on my TV. I had a TV in my room. And the news is on. And I'm like, watching the fucking, like, I'm watching the smoke coming from the towers. And I'm like, oh, shit. Damn, that's crazy. Helmet, shield, and I'll take it. I can sell that. Sell that, buy some crack. Some crickety crack. Oh, I'm gonna need that later on. So I'll take it.
We are blessed by an envoy of Lord Dagon.
What? Huh?
May the Sovereign of Destruction be with you.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They're Mehrunes Dagon guys. Is what they are. Oh shit.
Mortal, our prince's power is close.
Yo, this is sick, man.
Mehrunes Dagon, and take this puny imperial life to assert your hatred of the Septums.
Damn. That's pretty sick that they...
Him. Light the fire. Don't kill me, please.
Do it. Do it. Fucking do it. Do it. Do I have a torch? I'll do it. Light it.
May the Sovereign of Destruction be with you. May the Sovereign of Destruction be with you.
Dawn Guard, Mythic Dawn Leader. Can I...
Be quick about it, mortal.
It is stupid that they have to have... Of course they have to have the ladies. Of course they have to have the ladies, you know. Oh, okay, alright. Okay. Okay. I have obeyed Mehrunes Dagon's will and reduced the guard to ashes. I shall request my reward now.
You have greatly pleased my lord. You will act as a herald of his coming and wear his attire. The Sovereign of Destruction offers you equipment befitting someone as bloodthirsty as yourself. Crafting it is beyond mortal abilities, hence you'll need to summon me whenever you need a new one.
What did I get? First off, let's put on the black band. Didn't they, what? Alright, first off. Go ahead and close that. What did they, I've spoken with the Harbinger. She taught me how to conjure her at any time. If I wish, I should try it and see what she can do. Okay. So, in that case, let's go ahead. I don't like carrying around the torches. It's just, like, annoying. I can now summon Mehrunes Harbinger at any time to obtain items imbued with Mehrunes Dagon's power. I should speak to Snack Grabura at the Chestnut Handy Stables about crafting a matching set of horse armor.
Be quick about it, mortal.
You said you were gonna give me some shit?
Which of my lord's boons do you require this time?
This time. Would like a weapon.
A meaningless choice. Be more specific.
I prefer blade weapons.
With what do you want to cut down your foe?
This is really cool. I love the fuck out of this. A claymore, a dagger, a longsword, a short sword. Ooh, all of them. I'll go with the short sword for now.
Take it, mortal. Do you dare ask for more?
Oh shit, I can take a dagger too?
Mortal. Do you dare ask for more?
Do you dare ask for more?
I will allow you to ask for more items later.
Alright, peace.
May the Sovereign of Destruction be with you.
Damn, so I can, Oh, damn, that's sick. Suffer Thorn. That's pretty sick. Wonder what's down this way. It's an owned bed. Okay. So I mean that was cool, but I really wish you could further join Mehrunes Dagon's cult and help him in his quest. I wish you could do that, you know. That'd be really cool. Fuck. I I would like to play a little bit more, but I got to get out of here. I got some stuff I got to do. I appreciate you guys popping in. Okay, we're gonna continue playing through this, and we're gonna see what kind of new quests we can figure out and stuff like that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, and yeah, I should be streaming Wednesday. If I can stream before then, I will. I will. Damn it. But if not, then we will be streaming Wednesday night. Excuse me. Yeah, that's all. So I will catch you guys later. Peace out. Thank you.